So over here we have our sparger port, and this is where air is going to be added to our system through those bubbles there at the bottom. And then these propellers, which you can see, are the impellers, and these are going to be responsible for rotating to mix the culture and provide adequate aeration.
No, stop it.
Yes, stop.
Start.
This is the harvest port, which will go right here in the C space of the sparger port. This is used to harvest spent media and cells that are present at the bottom of the bioreactor.
Okay, you can separate.
So what I'm adding now is the inoculation port. So this is where we will add our culture to the bioreactor when we're ready. And it goes kind of all the way down to the bottom so that when you add your culture, it can get into the bioreactor and just immediately be mixed into that and be spread homogeneously across the bioreactor. Additionally, I'm also going to go ahead and add the sampling port in. And you'll see that this is pretty similar to the inoculation port, but it doesn't go as far down. That's because when we want to pull our sample, we want to pull it from the middle of the bioreactor.
I think you can stop recording, that's fine. Okay. So the next thing that we're gonna add is our tri-feed port here. As you can see, there's 3 hose connection points here. And this is commonly used to add things like nutrients and buffers to the media. So 3 separate hoses can all come together and add stuff into the top of the bioreactor. And we're just gonna screw that into the top now. So the next thing that we're gonna add, this little white thing here at the top of this, is the anti-foam sensor. It's an important sensor for monitoring the status of our bioreactor run. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add the anti-foam sensor as well. You're good. You can stop now. Okay.
Explain.
This is the exhaust condenser, which is used to make sure the system doesn't get pressurized during the run. It will take air from the bioreactor that's building up and exhaust it through the pipe here.
Let me disassemble it to show. Yeah, so some of the interior component of the exhaust condenser, oh, I can't actually get it because it's upside down, but over there you can see a spiral kind of a loop. Let me actually get that really quick. So this component here of the exhaust condenser is responsible for condensing the gases and making sure that you know, the pressure of the inside of the bioreactor doesn't increase unnecessarily, turning it into a pressurized vessel. Screw the top of that back on there. Okay, good.
So I'm adding the thermal well, which is used to sense the temperature in the vessel, and so that we can monitor and maintain a specific temperature for the specific cell line.
Great.
And add,
Okay.
then I can-
Finally, here we have an overlay port. So this can be used to add any extra or additional materials into our reaction mix that we may want. So then this can kind of screw in right to the top of the bioreactor.
So
Now that all of our components have been screwed into the top here, we're just going to add these extra plugs just to make sure that there's no outside holes or anything. So we're going to add some plugs now.
So this is the water in and water outlet for the water jacket, which is the way that we regulate temperature in mammalian cell bioreactors. So the water goes in through here, and then between the temperature of the water and the regulated stirring in the bioreactor, that's how we're able to control the temperature. And then this right here is just a water jacket outlet stopper, specifically for autoclaving, just to make sure nothing extra leaks out, because we do want a little bit of water in the jacket while we're autoclaving the system.